this is something special right here. And,
Yeah, our tenderloins are very good.
Yeah. Tell me what this is and how this is made. This is the ABR Roadshow. I'm Danielle DeTomo, and today we are in Macon, Missouri at the Apple Basket Cafe. This restaurant has been in the community since the 1990s, so there is going to be a lot to learn today, and they're known for that made from scratch food. I'm ready to try it. Let's get started in the kitchen. Brandy joining me. You are the kitchen manager. You're doing all the cooking for us today. What's the first thing we're gonna make?
First thing today is gonna be our Texas skillet for breakfast.
Sounds great. Let's get started. Kind of walk me through what all you're putting on it today.
Today I'm going to do a 3-meat Texas. I've got all 3 of our meats, sausage, bacon, and ham. And then we offer green peppers and onions. So I always put my meat and vegetables on first. Give that a good little chop right there, mix it up. Stick a lid on it so we can make sure our vegetables are nice and tender for our stuff. The next step is we do a bed of American fries. You can also choose to have them on hash browns, which is my favorite. I'm gonna do basted eggs today. Those are my favorite on top.
Works for me. I trust what you're doing.
All right, so we're gonna give this a little stir. This is one of my favorite things to make because it's really showcases everything that we've got. And it gives you like all kinds of the goodies for breakfast.
American fries ready. Oh my gosh, that's portion size.
That's why we like the Texas. Again, it's big in Texas. Big, we like big.
Just portion size right now. It takes half the plate.
Yes, it does. All right, and then we come over with our mixture over here. Throw that right on top of our American fries.
All right.
And then I come over here. We get some shredded cheese. Now we're just gonna top that with our basted eggs. They're almost done. All right, and then we come down here.
Okay, biscuits and gravy time.
I get a biscuit. I love our biscuits. They're beautiful, big, fluffy. And then our breakfast gravy, which is made from scratch, and it is the best gravy in town.
The time is here. The time is here.
It is.
It's taste time. Y'all can see it's still steaming. Be careful. Be careful. Oh my gosh, perfectly like brown looking, crispy, the way you want it to look and taste. But you know I gotta try some of the gravy.
Do it.
So
That's
let me
the best.
get a little bit of this biscuit here. Dip it in.
Yeah. Yep. Our ranch and our gravy.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah, we're pretty proud of that.
You should be so proud of that.
We are.
Gravy, made from scratch, homemade, that's really the only way to go when it comes to biscuits and gravy.
Betcha, you
And
betcha.
this is a Texas skillet, so everything's bigger in Texas. And I'm about to enjoy much more of this plate. I'm taking it with me out of the kitchen to eat more.
Yeah.
Brandy, great job.
Thank
We've had
you.
fun being in the kitchen. Now we're gonna go try more food and meet the owners. We are joined now with the owners. We got Skylar and Lucy here. We're really excited to be chatting with both of you today because the Apple Basket Cafe is very well known in this community. You've been here since a teenager. What does this place mean to the community?
I mean, to the community, it means a lot. The owner herself, she used to work in the community and then she opened up her own restaurant. She used to have the restaurant in different houses, which was kind of weird because the community still talks about it because they used to have their living room, their old dining room, their old this, and they used to serve in those rooms. And they used to, people used to come in here and know what rooms of the house were the dining rooms. And then she finally got this place, which was a full-blown restaurant and not just rooms in a house. And so that was really cool for the fact, especially that the community still talks about it. So it's a big thing for the community.
So you two are the third owners.
Yep.
So what was the biggest reason that you were like, okay, now we'll own it? Is it because you
He
met?
pushed me.
I'm just gonna, they met.
The community.
Yep.
Their love story started.
Yes, yes, it goes way back.
Yeah.
He used
So
to
me
come
coming-
in and eat at table 5 and eat my
She
big
knows the
cobbler.
table.
Yeah, that was right back then.
Okay, so share that.
I mean, she more got nervous about what she was gonna do next in life, and of course, I was working construction, and just her brother just died, and he always wanted her to go further, and I just kept pushing. Like, let's just try it. I mean, who knows?
He wanted me to be bigger than a waitress.
Yeah. What's the worst that can happen is they tell us no.
Yeah.
So I mean, we just kept pushing for it, and that was where a little bit of the community came involved with it too, with our bank, and there was a couple other people that stepped up and tried to push her more or less into like, look, you need to do this.
Oh, yeah. And you have quite the crew here running the show.
Oh, well,
I mean, I've seen a lot of it today.
Well, half of them, it's a family.
Yep.
And we're definitely a family.
It takes at least 25 to usually manage.
Yeah.
That's what our staff is.
Yeah. And our old owners, they never wanted to do like the high schoolers or this and that because of scheduling. But now, me being younger and us having kids,
we like bringing them
I
in.
wanted to include all that.
I'm just gonna throw out 5.
Yes, we have 5 kids in a restaurant.
And
we
they're
are
doing this.
crazy.
Yeah.
That's part of it. We are
And they're all involved in every sport there is.
every sport, every academic.
Oh my gosh, truly busy and still running this place great. Obviously, the food is what keeps people coming to
is.
the
And
food.
You had some today, so you know.
There's
Yep.
such an art to this, to food.
Yeah, so let's start with this one right here. Tell me about this dish.
That's the chicken supreme.
Okay.
It's a hand-breaded chicken breast that we prep ourselves.
Yeah.
We order breast in, just
Comes
raw
in a full
dog.
breast. They come in full breast. We cut it. You have to cut it in half, and then you have.
We trim them down, make them our what we want for our size, which is 6 to 8 ounces. And then any
Tenderize
waste that we have off those, we use for our chicken salads.
The way this chicken is breaded, very tasty, and I love that it's on sourdough bread.
The
The
That's
sourdough
like
is
one of my
amazing.
favorite things ever. Yep. So I knew, because I looked at the bread and I said, I think it might be sourdough.
We have so many
Where
options.
everything go, and then sometimes people get upset about wait time. Well, everything's hand prepped, hand
Which is
breaded.
important to do.
Yes.
It makes so I would rather wait and it be like this.
So we have
Exactly.
double
Yeah.
people watch our food that goes out, because I'd rather it come out slow and be perfect when it gets out, and keep the same taste and the quality that's always had, than rush it out the window and not really care what it looks like once it
Right.
gets there. Yep.
Exactly.
With
And
a
you want it
beautiful
in-
meal,
And I
because
want
then
it
they're gonna leave
fresh.
happy.
Yes.
Okay, but I don't even know what to say yet about this one because this is just.
Well,
big.
I mean, you don't have to say anything, it just tells itself.
Tell me what this is and how this is made.
That is a hand-breaded tenderloin,
Comes
which
from-
we bread with cracker crumbs, not flour. We bread it with crushed crackers versus
And
your
home-
flour.
And our local grocery store is what tenderize. They
Yeah,
tenderize.
we-
call every day, and they bring us fresh ones every single day.
And we use them as much as possible,
Yep.
just because we're a small town.
This is
Yeah.
something special right here. And
Yeah, our
I mean,
tenderloins are very good.
Yeah, and the way you
They're
bread
right-
it
they're
out.
You can
the
even,
right-
if you look up
the right-
close, you can see the cracker crumbs.
You can literally,
They're
the
not too-
cracker
yep.
crumbs are so unique.
Yes.
And it's not real thick.
No.
And they're just
Our
a
biggest
item.
pet
Yep.
peeve is you
Do
can make
not
them
smash
bigger
it.
if you send them out.
But they got to be a certain thickness. Do not.
Otherwise,
we're very
they'll
picky
throw a
about-
fit.
Speaking
Yeah,
of
she will
the
throw-
bigger, the onion rings are just about to
Yes, and those are also hand prepped. We do hand cut those. We buy big colossal onions. We get sliced off the ends. We save the big center for the big rings, obviously, so that you have the big ring of onion.
Food is truly made from scratch here. I think that's
Yes.
the best way
That
for
is
me to
the-
describe
Comfort food.
comfort
Yeah.
food from scratch.
Yeah.
That's the
Smothered in
best way.
gravy, comfort food.
There
If
you
you're
go.
gra- if
Last but not least, though,
Yep.
Yeah.
y'all know we have to talk about dessert.
So Bacon Betty is one of the. I mean, she's still one of the ones that's been here for years.
Bacon
She
Betty.
was
Yep,
here
Bacon Betty.
before I even started here. Her
Yep.
and the original owner worked together at a different place.
She's like still going.
She
Yeah.
still is.
Okay.
She does
And
not
she
miss
won't
a day.
stop.
So what am I
So we
looking
have
at?
a coconut meringue pie.
And this is just one of other pies you're
Yeah,
gonna see.
yeah, we have several.
And then I know this one
This
has
is-
a little bit of interesting twist to
Yeah.
it. Okay,
And our
so
yeah.
I
We
think this
call
is the
it
one.
bread pudding,
Yeah,
but this is biscuit bread pudding.
biscuit bread. Okay, so yeah, what all am I seeing on it? Like,
Caramel, you see bread. So most of we call it biscuit bread pudding because we have breakfast here.
yeah,
And so at the end of breakfast, we save all of our biscuits.
smart.
Yes, and so because that's a very good, it's a very big breakfast hit of ours is our biscuits and our gravy.
Yeah, I love
And
I
so
love
we
that.
save all of our biscuits, and so we made a little twist in our bread pudding. We have her make it out of our breakfast biscuits. Good bread
That's
pudding.
delightful. I don't think I've ever used that word to describe a food, but like
That is-
delightful.
That is so delightful.
Delightful. Oh my goodness. Thank you both so much.
Yes,
And
thank
I'm
you.
Oh, well, thank you, Danielle.
You're welcome, and this is going home with me.
Oh, you need to come into Apple Basket. They got good food. The people are just down to earth, and they wait on you, and they're friendly. And And the food's great. It's all pretty well homemade. Oh, they got to try the tenderloins whenever they come in.
And this is the Apple Basket Cafe right here in Macon, Missouri. I'm taking a lot of that bread pudding home with me, and the Texas skillet I got to try today, I could eat that every single day for breakfast. It was so great trying all the food and sharing the owner's story. They are one of America's best restaurants. For the ABR Roadshow, I'm Danyel DeTomo. I'll see y'all next time.